Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. It's time again for another knife of the day. This is the series where I look at each and every knife in my collection. One knife at a time, one day at a time. We're going to continue to go through the entire collection. We're getting towards the end of the Spydercos. We've still got a lot of the smaller knives to cover and a lot of other knives that I want to cover, and then we're done. Yeah, I think we'll be done way before the end of November. Today is the first day of November. I'm recording this in 2017. But let's talk about Spydercos. And when we're done, we'll move on to the Chris Reeve and the Browse Blades and the Microtechs and all of those. We'll still be doing updates of new Spydercos as they come out as well on this channel. Today, we're looking at the knife of the day, which is the Spyderco Military with the digital camo and the black blade. Now, if you think you've seen this video on my channel before, you haven't. I also have the paramilitary digital camo, but it doesn't have the black blade. At the end of this video, I'm going to compare this to the paramilitary 2 as well as the para 3, all in digital camo, and also all of what I call the military family. This is the big one. This is the daddy. The digital camo is such an interesting thing to me. And I'm happy when Spyderco decided to do the Para 3 in digital camo. I always grab the digital camo. And look, I'm in a big urban city in the East. So I'm not, dressed in camo or out in the field or whatever. But this is part of Spyderco's Save and Serve line of knives. Spyderco literally distributes to a lot of first responders and the military. So they do that a lot. And if you've noticed over the years, I'm older. I'm 58 years old, so I'm older. But real camouflage has changed. And a lot of it has changed into digital camouflage. And that's because no pattern is like another. Even when you get these knives, there will not be another knife. No other knife exists that has this exact pattern, and you can do that with computers and stuff. So it's still safe, it's still camouflage, but now no one can pick up on a specific pattern, which is really great. And I just like how they look as well. Real sturdy, really great. So this Digi Camo G10 handle is really special. Big handle. I think that this Digi Camo with the black blade, the one thing that I've noticed on this is look at the lanyard hole compared to the paramilitary 2 or the para 3. That's kind of strange. All of the militaries, let's see, I'll grab another military that I haven't gone over yet, but on the desk. See, this is a military. Look at the hole. For some reason, this lanyard hole is smaller. That bugs me. I'm not a lanyard person, and Spyderco does have a lot of smaller lanyard holes in their knives. But usually the military, paramilitary, and the para 3 have those big holes as you saw. So that's bugging me. See-through construction, nope. There is a little back right here, G10. You see that in the middle? Still easy to clean because it doesn't take up the entire back. The clip, tip down only. One of the earlier knives, not 4-way, strong clip, just tip down. A lot of the militaries are that way. I know someone sent a comment, which was a great comment, said they just bought a military and it was not just tipped down. And so maybe the newer ones they have changed, but most of them are just tipped down. Right hand carry only. Has the liner lock, has the embedded stainless steel liners. Really a nice liner lock too. Sometimes a liner lock bugs me because I have these fat thumbs, right? Fat fingers, but this just gives you plenty of room. Just a wonderful knife. Now this knife, as you can tell, has the black blade. It has DLC black coating. DLC stands for diamond-like carbon. Now, whenever I talk about coatings of blades or whatever, there are some really blade and steel fanatics out there. God bless you. I just read that directly off of the Spyderco description. So please save me the, actually, it's not diamond, just, it really is DLC. I'm real familiar with DLC, not only from collecting knives, but watches. A lot of watches have that black coating as well. Very strong. S30V steel blade. When I get a Spyderco, especially in this military family, I usually tell you it's kind of a modified Spyderco leaf shape, a smaller leaf shape. The real thing, what you really need to call it, is just a modified clip point. But once you start talking about modified, I like it because it is a shape that Spyderco uses a whole bunch. Just a wonderful shape. And yeah, soon as I put it in my hand, it goes right to that choil. The military doesn't have a deeper choil. Some of the other knives have this deep choil, but it's perfect. It does fit there. More like an 80-20 choil, 20% on that blade. And that's why this 4-inch blade, S30V steel from Crucible, that 4-inch blade, the edge, there's a lot of edge out of that 4 inches, 3.7-inch edge. So you don't take that much away from that edge. Just a long classic knife. If you want a big knife from Spyderco, I think the classics, to me, military and the Endura. The Endura has a slimmer profile for your pocket, but man, even though this is a big knife, it feels very, very light, especially with the G10. I have some titanium and fluted titanium militaries. Now those get a little heavy, but when you have this G10, it's just really just a perfect knife. 4.5 ounces only. The entire length, 9.5 inches. It's a bigger knife, but I'll tell you, it handles so nice. That's why it's one of Spyderco's classics. Everyone fell in love with the military. Everyone. But of course, they wished it was a little smaller. So that's why the Paramilitary 2 came with its compression lock. And then now, and there is a wave, like me, I love smaller knives. I just do. And the industry sees it because you see everyone doing a lot of smaller knives. And so then people started going, I want to see a smaller Paramilitary 2. So the Para 3 came along with this 3-inch blade. But today, the knife of the day is the daddy of the family. It's the Spyderco Military with that digital camo and that DLC coated black blade, S30V steel. And I'm not a big lanyard person, but that little lanyard hole's bugging me. I hope you guys are having a perfect day. Hey, take a little time out away from the social media or anything else. Someone joked, I love the comment, had me laughing. They said, hey, I don't really use a lot of social media, but I'm going to take a few minutes out from looking at all of the knife websites that I buy from. And you know what? I need to take his advice because I'm buying way too many knives. But whatever you usually do, what I'm saying is just be peaceful with yourself. Hey, if you're like me, There's enough struggles I need to go through. It just helps you, calms you down, gets you ready to deal with the other people that make up life, huh? Whatever. That's not preachy. That's from experience. I hope you guys are just feeling great. If I can't have a perfect day, I sure wish you do. So please have a perfect one on me. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.